And we're live.
Yo, 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 what's up, folks? This is Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I'm Brendan, and I'm here with my friends Lorna, Josh, not pictured, Austin, Justin, Dylan, and Sarah, my wife, the love of my life. Hey,
Wow.
yo, yo.
My
What's
wife.
up, people?
Our.
That's right. This is Beneath the Five Kings, cause we're playing Sky King's Tomb. Yeah. All right, we're 35 episodes in, and we are just now getting to the end of book 1. All right, I really brought the energy for that, so hopefully everybody's ready
Really
to follow
setting
it
the bar
up.
high.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing pretty
Everybody
good.
doing out there tonight? Everybody having fun?
Yeah, I am
Hell
not feeling
yeah.
good.
You say I'm not feeling good?
That's the
I
quote.
don't feel very good. And we're live too.
My tummy
Yeah.
kind of hurts.
Twitch and YouTube. We're live on both platforms right now. So
Wow.
Nice.
that is successful.
And
We're out
TikTok.
of there.
And TikTok for 2 more weeks.
And not TikTok because they still haven't approved us to go live on TikTok. It's like a whole process, and I don't think it's gonna happen anymore at this point.
No.
But we'll still put
That's
out
probably not
TikToks.
their top concern.
Fun while we lasted, though.
We'll go live on Red Note.
We
Chinese
We'll go
equivalent.
live on OnlyFans. No.
Sure.
Yeah, pay for our content. Let's go.
I'll go live in your house.
Naked Dungeon Masters.
The Twitch and
Nope.
YouTube is a top up stream, and the OnlyFans
I was
is a
gonna
top
say.
down stream.
I was gonna say you're not gonna see any more of me than you are now, but I will not be wearing clothes. That's true.
You'll find Huang on Vine.
You'll
That's right.
Long
Vine.
on Vine. That's good. Oh man,
That's
this
great.
is if ever there was a time for Vine to come back.
I know.
Free That could be the answer.
I think it's amazing that everyone's talking about Red Note. Screw Red Note. We should all go back to Vine.
I don't think Vine exists anymore. Is the problem?
And I
Yeah.
don't think you can. It's the main problem. But nothing else filled that niche until TikTok came
what was
along.
it? Yik Yak. Did you guys have Yik Yak? Ever?
I know you're talking about, but no.
I had it when I first
think
got
I
to
had it-
college.
Yeah, I think I had it for maybe.
Wasn't
a
the
few
thing where you could
months.
anonymously say shit?
It was
Yeah.
incredible while it lasted.
There was
Like-
a lot of fun yik yaks in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Oh
and, like,
yeah,
at the
Yik
K
Yak.
State
That was our
Yik
first
Yak.
year at K State. Yeah.
Yeah, yep,
Remember
yep.
that.
'Cause I remember having a Yik Yak that was like a picture, like making fun of the fact that K-State would still run their sprinkler system after it rained, which just pissed me off. I hated it. And so I would like send a
Gotta
picture of
keep
that, or
that
like
grass
the
moist.
sprinkler was like just facing into the road, and like I did something
Mm-hmm.
about that. And then there was one other time where I think I got to like the front page where someone misspelled something in chalk, like really big, like in front of the Union or something, and I got top.
I can see you making a yik yak about the people that are in the street in line for Starbucks.
probably or
Yes.
or that
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nicholas said Yik Yak was when I was still in high school. That was wild. Yeah, it was only like the first year. It would have been like 2015
No.
into 2016. It was still big. Wild.
Well, our
I
banter
thought
has
it was good.
veered into social media territory.
Sure.
I can't think of a good question though. We're just chatting.
Just a social media
No,
story.
no. I've got a banter. What is your favorite TikTok trend?
Can't really
Or
talk
like-
about that.
Or like sound? I do it for you?
And there he is. Let's go full screen on Josh. How was the bathroom? How we feeling?
You
Joshy
did have
boy.
to do it 3 times.
You did good.
He
buddy.
made it. He survived.
He
That's
did.
what matters.
The body
now.
for now.
Favorite
A
TikTok
brief
trend?
ice cream exorcism.
Yeah, we'll say that's what caused it.
If only William Defoe was here.
I think that every day.
You know-
Stones on it.
Do you want to hear a fun William Defoe
Are
fact?
you gonna tell us about Random Finding
Crazy
Nemo?
style.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you about the fact that in the 90s, William Defoe went full frontal nude for a movie. And they had to get a stand-in for him because his penis was so big.
Oh yeah, no, he's hung. I can
Yeah.
tell you that. Just looking at
You,
it.
listen to Gil's voice. You can tell when he's hung.
Have you
He
guys
says-
seen the? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. He says, "Listen here, Spider-Man."
And everyone drops their pants.
Yeah, I was
Nicholas
wondering if
posted in
we
the
were
chat.
thinking of the same guy, because you said William Defoe,
Yeah.
not
Willem.
Willem. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Willem.
thinking of Willem to Enemy.
I'm thinking of Will I
Oh.
Am.
just a touch.
Very
William.
different.
All
Nicholas
hung.
Posted, I don't know if you've seen the
So many hung people. It's crazy.
Willem Dafoe interview where he's describing like some character that he's playing or whatever. He's like, he has a connection to classical music, and he's gay, and like he's describing this character.
And
Nicholas
he's
he's
gay.
gay, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's good stuff. Yeah.
All right,
Willem.
best TikTok trend. I feel like the problem with TikTok trends is that I don't remember them after
Yeah.
they stop.
Yeah, they just go out of my head. I need someone else to
Are
go
there-
first.
There are
The
none
one
that like
Mm.
stick with you because there's ones that like Josh and I like they're not a thing anymore, but like Josh and I still say them to each other.
Even though I do not have
Mhm.
TikTok, they have transcended
Yeah,
the
usually
viewing
they-
pleasure.
Yeah.
And have just gotten stuck in my head. Like,
Yeah, like the corn song.
That
It's
was-
I
corn.
did a cornfield today. That's
not
YouTube.
That's
No.
Yeah, that's Julian
It's
Smith.
corn. A big
A
lump of
big
knob.
lump of knobs, it's got the juice.
Juice. It has juice.
I
That
feel
was
like
in
that
the
might
TikTok.
transcend
Yes,
it
it was.
too.
That's got to be a Vine, right? Like that wasn't a.
No, it's TikTok.
No, that was a TikTok.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was
Well, it was
TikTok.
an interview.
It was TikTok.
That was like we lived in this house, Brendan. I showed it to you so many times.
That was like
No.
only 2 or 3 years ago. That was not Vine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not that
That's
old.
That's okay. You're outnumbered. on
Nicholas
this
used to
one.
say that all the time when we were in like.
No.
He was in high school.
Nicholas, chime in. You did not sing the corn song.
Yeah, he said corn was a TikTok.
There's no way.
That's fine.
It-
I will look it up
Whatever.
It
while
absolutely
you.
was.
It doesn't matter.
I also liked I don't know what it's called, but the little like children's puppet thing.
Oh,
Like
like the
a
little
puppet.
dancing ones. or
Yes,
whatever?
yes.
Yeah, the corn song, like that song about the TikTok, came out 2 years ago.
Josh and I literally sing that to Siri on a daily basis.
I say it to Percy pretty much all the time.
He's not even a girl.
Exactly.
I think the boys too.
I say, who's that wonderful boy? Boy,
The one that currently lives rent free in my brain is the like squirrel eating something. The squirrel voice eating something. You know, it's good.
Brendan does say
Why?
that one a lot right now.
My TikTok has decided since it's leaving that all of the people are doing dances from 2020. They're like, let's go back 5 years and do a bunch of old trends. So I've got a bunch of 2020 trends in my TikTok right. I'm like trying to scroll through my TikTok and I don't know if any of these are trends.
I was gonna say I looked at it today after work and I was like, this is terrible. Like I didn't see anything that was worth stopping on. And I was like, maybe it's already dead.
I stopped.
We've already lost it.
Nicholas, this one's for you because I feel like this is the one I said with you the most. Was that booty rocking cowgirl coming to my bar?
Nicholas said, "It's talking to Brendan. It's okay, Peapod. They finished installing your chairlift on the basement stairs today."
I don't know. I remember him saying that a long time ago. So
He said free Shavakadu a lot, was what he said.
he did say that a lot. And the sharks and skunks thing and lots of other
Skunk.
ones.
I don't know.
I would argue Nicholas liked
That was
Vine
celebrating.
almost more than TikTok.
One of
Yeah.
my gay high school friends was also obsessed with free Shavakadu. So maybe it's just a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't think Nicholas actually likes avocado though.
An avocado. Thanks.
We'll let him
Is
weigh
that a
in
Vine?
on that in a little bit.
That's a Vine.
That's a Vine. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
That
Dumb.
It's okay.
piggy
Peapod.
dipping, piggy dipping in the piggy pond.
Okay, Lorna, you've answered the question like 5 times.
There's so many good ones. I have, you know, I'm a
Nicholas
slut.
quoted your booty rockin' cowgirl thing in the
No,
chat,
that's
so-
a good one.
We have the Twitch pulled up, Austin. You don't have to tell us.
I'm telling
What?
the whole stream so that when we watch this back as a video, people know. Josh.
Some of us are disengaged.
I don't have the chat on screen. I want our YouTube audience to be able to interact.
Good one. All right. Anybody else
Yeah.
want to chime in? Favorite
My big-
TikToks and or Vines?
My hardest, I guess Vines would probably be easier just because I don't remember all the TikTok trends. But my favorite Vine is where they scream, "Ah, stop! I almost dropped my croissant."
Let's drop a croissant.
I like the one where it's just 2 shots of vodka. Good, 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 good. And she's like,
Yeah.
And then the
falling
guy
up the stairs.
stumbling down. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's great.
I looked up an article to look up old trends. The "What's your Roman Empire" was a fun one. I enjoyed
I
that.
just think it's so interesting how men say that they do think about it that often.
I don't know how you could not think about the Roman Empire once a week.
Yeah. Think about its impact to Western society, Sarah, and then everywhere you look, you see the Roman Empire. You look out
I know.
your road.
That's the
That's
first
the
time I
Roman
thought about it today. To be
But
fair.
then Brendan or Austin or whatever, who I can, was just like, Percy's your Roman Empire. That's facts.
I think of the Roman Empire when I see stone bridges. I think that's about the only time.
Limestone?
I do. Yeah, like whenever you have like
Visited.
stones that there's like a
Kansas
big
has a
one
lot
in
of
the middle.
limestone barns.
Right, yeah, that makes me think of it.
I visited the Roman Empire this year, so it's been occupying a lot of my brain space.
You went to the
This
Roman
year?
Empire in January?
In the
Not
last
this
15
year anymore,
days,
buddy. That was
Oh, yeah,
last year.
last year. Within the last 365 days.
Okay, P-Pop.
all right.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Episode title.
All right,
Right, someone
well.
write that down. Okay, Peepaw. We just have to keep the joke going.
All right.
I
Shall
do
we
like to-
continue?
Sure.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lead into it.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Momo.
I would say my favorite, most recent one is it's the little guy from Muppets. I hear your voice.
Oh yeah.
It's like an angel.
Some of those,
Yeah.
actually.
The Elmo's saying that's a big word for Elmo. That was a fun one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Balsamic vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo.
That's
I
a big
that's not the one we bond over, Austin. The one we bond over.
I'm starting to think I like this whole Twitch thing.
What about I'm going to Kermit? Is that a Vine or a TikTok?
That's fine.
Is it?
I think
I'm
so,
going
yeah.
to Kermit. And he jumps off the building.
Yeah. That's even like pre-Vine, actually. That was like old school YouTube, I think.
Mm-hmm.
God.
I'm just
I don't
so
know.
thankful that Brennan eventually got to the place where I downloaded TikTok because he was watching TikToks that were like Instagram stories. And so I'm like, Brennan, that trend has passed
You know
3
when we
months
did that,
ago.
right? You know when we got him to get TikTok, right? I
Yeah,
remember
that's true. Yeah,
distinctly.
yeah.
It was the day before his surprise party when me and Nicholas went out with him. And he wanted to stay out later
That's true.
and come back and smoke cigars. And we were like, we have to go home and go to bed.
Yeah, the
And he
day that I was
so
just
pissed.
like,
And
boys!
that day, that's when we convinced you to download TikTok.
Maybe.
You saw how hard-headed he was that day, too. So,
I've never been able to get Josh to download TikTok. As a matter of fact, he never even smiles at mine when I show him.
he loves that Lorne, I do it for you one.
He does love that one, but that's not even the actual.
Do you know one of the dumbest fights we've ever been a part of? Is that New Year's.
wait,
Pause the
before,
stream.
before you start, does Lorna also think this is one of the dumbest fights you've ever been in? Because I don't want you to start another fight by saying you think this is the dumbest fight.
I think you think this is one of the dumbest fights we've ever been a part of.
Because
All
she's
right,
really giving you
proceed.
a questioning look right now. Like she's not
Is it the
sure.
worm thing?
Describes this. I think he needs to keep it very brief.
Is it the worm
I will
thing?
not go into vivid detail, but
All
New
right.
Year's Eve, we went through all of your TikToks projected to the video screen, except I don't know
The
that
video screen,
I
the
wasn't there.
television.
the television. Except I don't know that Austin was there.
I
I
was
don't think
not.
you were there for that. But we
Not there.
described what your TikTok is, and it was just, big booty rocking, and yeah.
Mhm.
And occasionally UFC things, and like
Some gaming.
1 in every 10 is
Fighting
something
eagles. Right. Yeah.
Fighting eagles, yeah.
Square.
Yeah,
But
you know,
then-
also just sex and violence.
Rock and roll,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Sex and violence.
But anyways, then we went through everyone else's TikToks, and Brendan's gave me some laughs. Lorna's just stone faced the entire time. Then we went through Nicholas's, and I just
And you cracked up the whole time. You did crack up.
repeatedly,
It is
over and
funny
over.
how much you align with Nicholas's TikTok.
And then we leave the next day, and Lorna is upset with me because I didn't laugh at her TikTok, but I laughed at Nicholas's. I'm like,
There-
what?
Sometimes I will literally. Okay, Brendan, you know the one you sent me of Gollum, where it's like, "Show me the precious," and it's like she lifts up the little flap and shows him the butt. Like there are times where my TikTok gives me like curated Lord of the Rings TikToks that I will think this is good, this is funny, it made me laugh. Josh will like this, and then I don't even get a smile, and it makes me irrationally angry because I'm like, this is curated Lord
Because I'm
of the
around
Rings
you.
that I have just lovingly selected for you. And you still don't like it.
Nicholas says, I do
I'm not
distinctly
good
remember
enough.
Josh enjoying my Fury page.
It is pretty funny.
I think we did
It's-
one night afterwards where we went through mine.
I
Yeah.
I
enjoy
think we
your
caught the
TikTok
on.
in moderation, Austin.
Yeah, me too.
All
It's
things in moderation.
the gravity that really does it for me about TikTok. It's just like
It really varies. Like right now, it's actually
Sex
a
and
lot of
violence.
Nosferatu and Marvel Rivals.
we have a
Sex and
friend
violence.
Sex and
It's
violence.
Sex and violence.
I think his opinion of things is very heavily shaped by his TikTok because he played Marvel Rivals before it like really took off with us, and he's like, but it really took off, and before it really took off, and he was like, I don't really enjoy this game. I probably won't play it with you guys again. But then Marvel Rivals really took off on TikTok, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to play this game more. And that's not the only instance of that occurring, of him having his opinion heavily shaped by TikTok, which is why social media shaping our brains is, a thing.
Yeah.
Why
I
my-
ended up watching Dragon Ball Super just because Facebook kept showing me videos of really good fights from the show, and I'm just like, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in such a long time. I was like, I'm not gonna get it. And then I kept seeing them, and I'm just like, all right, I have to watch this because I have no idea what's going on here, and I want to know.
Brennan has way more animals on his TikTok than he probably liked because he sends them to me.
That's true.
And me.
That's true. Also. All right. Well, we are here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to roll dice and make believe with our friends.
Sex
That's
and
two
violence,
things.
baby.
That's like
Natural
3 things
16.
now. 4 things, 5 things. Okay. All right. So we're here for 5 things and 5 things only.
Sex,
But no,
violence, and
let's-
Peepaw.
Let's play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
That's actually our title.
We sort of circled back in the last episode, back to this Thieves Guild hideout inside of a bakery where you've all been before, and there's a lot of discussion about the best way to infiltrate the inner workings here of this bakery, and it was fairly successful. Our friend Orpheus went in disguise and managed to chat with a certain Tomb Mulgrade, who is making some tools. He also is now kind of in the very inner sanctum of this Thieves Guild hideout, in kind of a precarious position with one certain dwarf by the name Ygritte Oathcarver and his gargoyle friend. So the heroes have sort of sprung into action. I believe we left off kind of mid-turn here. I think Orpheus has sort of followed into this office here with Ygritte and this creature.
Oh yeah, the creature just woke up or whatever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we left off with Ygritte talking to the statue on the wall, which quickly became this monstrous-looking gargoyle, who's kind of snarling and coming to life. So I think that was kind of the end of Orpheus's turn. I think we kind of followed Ygritte in here. Is there anything that you want to say really quickly? Or try to do? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think Orpheus would be thinking here? It seems like your cover may very well have been blown. He was talking kind of hostilely towards you.
I would imagine that Orpheus is thinking shit, and then he's also thinking, okay,
Damn.
how?
Maybe fuck.
Yeah, how can I? What's my emergency exit? And maybe he would like to do a perception roll for the room itself, to see sort of, because does he have any? Because he gave the dagger
Mm-hmm.
to the blacksmith. But is he still otherwise have all his weapons? He didn't like disarm when he walked through here, correct?
I think that's right.
Yeah,
I think you have
so-
weapons.
Yeah, you haven't given up any weapons or anything, but I would say that you probably weren't like walking around with anything out.
Yeah. So I don't think Orpheus would pull anything out, but I also think he'd probably like want to do a really good assessment of the room and try to come up with some semblance of an exit strategy.
With both eyes.
I imagine Morpheus is using both eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. So if you want to make a perception check real quick, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm trying to log on to this because it logged me out. Hold on 1 second, and then I'll roll. Okay.
Got it.
Waking
19.
So I'm going to give you the description of the room again, so you kind of have an idea of the layout, what you're looking at. There are some comfy couches, solid tables, and an overstuffed recliner, assortment of chairs furnishing this kind of lounge area. There are shelves that are built into all the walls, which hold an assortment of playing cards, board games, mugs, and these and small novels. There are tapestries and magical lamps, giving the room kind of a cheerful ambiance. But the Grim Shrine to your left has a crossed pickaxe symbol on it. It kind of stands in contrast to the other things that you're seeing in the room. It's altar holding several empty offering bowls, a notebook, and a set of scales. And there are two doors to this room, both kind of at the southern wall here. So this one, leads back out to like that sort of entryway, like counter area, and the other one goes out into the hallway that kind of leads farther into the dungeon here. So, so you could potentially this door on this side is shut. The door on the other side, I think we said, was left open, so it is still open. And maybe an easier avenue of escape, but you know that there are also guards out there, and it might be difficult for your friends to get inside. So,
could I use? Sorry. Clever Shadow, which is my ancestry feat, to open the door that is closed.
what does Clever Shadow do?
Perform simple interactions with your shadow, such as opening an unlocked door. Anything your shadow interacts with must be within your reach. Your shadow can't perform actions that require significant manual dexterity, including any action that would require a checkup to accomplish, and you can't use it to hold items. So I'm within 5 feet of...
I think to open a door, you have to be in the door space. Is probably.
I feel like Orpheus would be able to like slyly shuffle over.
But that's saying that you'd be able to move over there, and then your shadow would take the action to open the door, and then you would still have that.
It's probably a way
action.
to be like sneaky about it, right? Like that's like.
I
the
don't
idea.
want it to like when I say open the door, I don't mean like open it all the way. But I just mean like open it enough that like maybe I'm trying to help if anybody does come as reinforcement. Trying to like make it easier for them to locate me, make it easier for them to get in, minimally easier.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it doesn't say that this like takes an action or anything. It just says you can perform an interact action. So I still think it's like an action on your turn to do this. It's 5 feet away, but I mean, I feel like...
Are we in
You're pretty
combat? Like,
close.
are we in...
Yeah, we're in initiative right now.
Oh, I didn't... Okay, I apologize.
No, that's all right. I'm just saying, if that's what you want to do, I don't think I have a problem with it. I think it's just going to take an action on your turn to do that.
Well, I feel like I don't want to, like, initiate necessarily, like... I don't necessarily want to make an attack on. Oh my goodness.
The vibe was threatening at the end of the last episode, as I
yeah.
recall.
Oh no, it was. I just don't know. I kind of want to let him make the first. I would think. I'd want to let him make the first move. Is kind of.
Want a do-si-do.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is, so I think I probably spent an action like walking, like following him into this room, and then you spend an action like seeking with your perception skill to try and find a way out, and then if you want to spend your last action cracking the door just a little bit, I think that's fine. Does that work?
Let me make sure there's nothing better I want to do. Yeah, no, I think let's do that. I'll wait for him to attack first. Do I need to do a roll for that, or I guess you tell me if the door is unlocked. That would be the only thing that then it would not work. But do I need to do any other roll?
I think it's fine. If you want to do that, I'm gonna say the door's open.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
So you crack open the door a little bit. Maybe it's not completely open, but it's open a little bit. And then we'll go to Angoric next.
Sorry, I'm measuring.
All good. So I think like I said, I think this creature has climbed its way off the wall, so I'm going to put it in the middle of the room as well. But it's just kind of menacing Orpheus right now. Like I said, I haven't done anything.
I think I'm gonna move here with all my actions.
Okay. Orpheus Angoric runs across the courtyard very quickly. Whew, whew, whew. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the first round of what's going on here. I think now we will go to round 2. And for all intents and purposes, I think I'm going to reveal the NPC's initiatives here. So, top of the order is Ygrin, and you're going to notice here that he starts to grow those spiky horns out of his head, and kind of he's going to kind of shudder a little bit. He says, "You and your friends have incurred a debt, and the debt minder wants to be repaid."
Aren't they antlers? Yeah.
Well, you just snapped your hand.
Yes.
I thought there was like you were looking out a window, like someone was at your house.
Ah!
Like, who's here?
Who's there?
Who's that?
Hello? I'm in the basement by myself. It's very scary.
Sarah will.
Who's
save
out
you.
there? Will she?
Yeah, she will.
Or at least Percy.
Dope.
Percy will try his best.
No promises on Percy, but he will put forth a good effort.
Yeah.
He'll try. Okay.
He said the debt what?
The debt minder.
Minder. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's got debt minders full of women.
No, what he's talking about. He's just saying some shit? I don't know. Okay.
2012 election, Romney said, "I've got binders full of women that will vote for me," or something like that.
The fact that
There's
Romney
still-
quotes in your head is amazing.
Is it?
He's spinning.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. All right. I think he's going to now attempt to cast a spell on Orpheus.
I cast a spell on you.
That needs to be a
And
sound.
then
Okay.
we'll
All right.
And now you.
So he is going to start speaking about these debts and the things that Orpheus apparently owes him. And Orpheus is going to make a will save.
Okay.
His name's Orpheus, no.
William Defoe save.
A Willem Dafoe save. You're mine, Spider-Man.
'23.
Ooh, nice.
23 feels
I
like a
will
pretty
be
good.
beautiful and terrible, and all will love me and respect.
Sonnet. Crazy stuff.
All right, so now I have to find the number here.
Yeah, just tweet her.
Okay, you
enough
said you got
she-
23?
Yep.
Okay. So 23
Uh-oh.
is a success.
Okay.
So you are not enthralled by this creature's words. He would have tried to basically fascinate you and keep you stuck in this room. But as it is, you still maintain your own free will. And when he sees that doesn't work,
Do I?
yeah, he's going to move to try and block that doorway from you. It is now Walkroon's turn.
Man, okay. Did we... Okay, so I know we've had the whole big ordeal last week, or a couple weeks ago, with Huang and Orpheus trying to make subtle eye contact to each other and not roll anything. We're, like, prepared to go in, but I don't know, are we ready to go in, squad? Like, are we...
Long alerted us to something may be wrong, and to be prepared. But
Yeah.
nothing has happened to this point, from our understanding, to
Right.
cause us to go in. Is what I would say. There has
Yeah.
been nothing that's like
So
we need to break.
I agree. So this door here, we haven't tried this door yet, the one that I'm at down below, correct?
No,
Mhm.
but we know the front door is open.
I just want to know all of our options. So I was going to say, can I step up as one action and then check to see if the door is unlocked? So just spin the handle or spin the knob and see if it's unlocked and see if it has any sort of give. So I know if this is a valid way in or if we are going to have to break down this door if we want to go in this way.
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to roll something for that?
I'm gonna say if you try to push in the door, it kind of like seems like it's gonna give, and then boom, like it's got like maybe it's barred shut
So I
from the
step up.
inside.
First action, because I wasn't right next to the door. Second action, I try that and feel it barred, and I I turn around and kind of whisper to Elnat and Karu, and it seems like this door might be barred or something. I don't know if it's going to be a good way to get in here. We might need to go up to the north there with Angoric and Huang. And then I'm going to use the rest of my actions, which are 1, and move
Run.
20 feet in that direction.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
You can only move 20 feet because
20
you're
feet.
more.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it should be higher, but maybe I'm...
It is, but if you have any sort of armor, like I
Yeah,
have
but
a feat that makes.
I do too. I have that feat. But
Oh,
I don't
you do?
know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually applying that though. So
Or wait, actually, I might have additional from something.
yeah, because I have unburdened iron. Ignore the reduction to speed from any armor you wear. But my armor has a dex cap of 1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's
Dwarf's natural speed is 20 feet.
Yeah, I think I have something additional that gives me additional speed.
Okay.
I think it's
Yep.
probably the
Okay.
barbarian level.
Oh, wait, you said my natural should be 20?
Yeah.
Okay, the armor says that there's a speed penalty of 5, and that's not being taken into account because I have the feet, so that
Mhm.
math is working right. Okay, yep. So, yep,
No.
20 feet. And God, I don't remember. I think that the people outside had our weapons out, right? But I
I think
guess I
so.
don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
so we can continue
You
to
said
say.
we would be ready for combat at any moment.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So I just want to keep
Karu,
that.
you're
I
up.
have my chalice and my cool new necklace, so.
Karu will reach out his mind to try and find Orpheus now that we don't have eyes on him from our spy. And so I'm going to cast a message to try and get the word out to him and asking if he needs us to breach, if it's time, and letting him know that the south entrance is a no-go and we'll have to come in through the north, so to expect us. And you can respond as a reaction if you'd like, to let us know if we should breach or not.
I think I would say, or I think Orpheus would say, would we call that the front door? Like where Angoric
yeah.
is right now? Okay. It'd be like, reinforcements are absolutely needed. Come in through the front door. I'm in Egren's office, which you'll see a cracked door immediately to your right.
Okay, cool. So we have a clear way in.
But there is a guard. There are guards.
Cool. Well, with that, then, Karu will move up. And
Does Karu say anything cool? Like, to me, my X-Men!
Too many freaks.
yes, he says something
Yes.
radical. But this is not what he
Amazing,
says.
I guess.
This is merely a tribute to what Karu said that day. Yeah. No, with me, my Pathfinders.
Boo. Perfect.
And I'm actually going to
Oh, man.
do a sneaky cheek around to about like right there.
So this guy's got his feet kicked up. He's kind of sitting back in his chair, and he's he's behind the counter, and he sees the door open, and nothing come in.
Just the top of a head.
Exactly.
A hat.
Hello? Hello? Oh, must have been the wind.
Just leaves the door open though.
Exactly. It's just hanging open.
Way too comfortable to get up and move.
Is that all of Karu's actions?
Yeah. His message is one, and I had moved twice.
Sure. All right, so both the other guys inside in the warehouse don't know anything's going on. They're just holding. What about Elnat? What's Elnat up to?
Elnut.
The door is no great obstacle for a champion like Elnat.
Please no.
Ah!
Bard, you say.
The thief is stuck inside. That was an interesting turn of events.
I'm gonna do one action to give Silverforge his 2, and he's gonna take off after Karu. 30.
This guy has a
60,
brief,
so that's
a brief moment while the door opens and nothing comes inside, and then all of a sudden a mechanical dinosaur comes bursting through the middle.
Talk
He stands up and sees a stuffed monkey and a robot dinosaur.
And he's gonna come right up and get on this guy here.
Oh wow! Okay.
That'll
Don't have a
be
bad time.
his 2 for movement.
Okay.
35. So then I have 15 more. And I don't have enough actions to attack, but I'm gonna be right up in here. I'm gonna try and get in this dude's face, and hopefully, maybe Wakroon can come in after me and get past.
Okay. All right. So Elnat and Silverforge are now suddenly very present in this guy's face, and he's like, he's like leaning back in his chair. He's like, "What in Drungvit's name is going on?"
I believe
Alright.
I have a debt to pay.
He's stealing the words right out of the other guy's mouth. All right. Is Sarah back? Huang, you up?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Um,
Reach,
So-
reach.
I think we're all going in the room right now at this point in time, probably, right?
Where it happens.
Looks that way.
So I'm gonna
You're like a Hercules mulligan.
stroll up
Send
over
him
here.
the scurry.
When you get knocked down, you get the fuck back up again.
What is the voice line for Squirrel Girl when she does her ultimate?
Squirrels!
Yes.
What do you think a cone looks like on this map? Cone radius.
Like
There's
an
not
ice cream
really-
cone?
But not really like a question per se. What it looks like. It looks like this.
I know,
Okay.
but like, so
What's the range of the thing
Big-
you're trying to do?
cone spray. What I'm trying to do. This is a 15-foot cone.
So that would be like
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, you don't do that when there's.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't probably want
No.
to do that if you're gonna hit.
No, I know. I was gonna save it for I can move closer and
Okay.
not be. I should know what my person look like.
So
So,
you
okay.
can. You may show you how to draw that if you're curious.
She's
Those are
not
two
gonna-
15-foot cones.
Oh. How do you draw that?
But yeah, you can click on the third icon on the top left. It's template tools. And then pick on the one that looks like a triangle.
I see. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that then.
Yeah, because we got a
Um,
bunch of little guys in that other room.
We sure do. I'm not trying to fuck up my little
Probably
guys.
Maybe you won't want to fuck them up later.
Fuck it up. Fuck it
But
up.
all right. So you moved in there. That's only one action.
Yeah.
So you still got 2 actions. You can also give actions to Bao. Chicka Bao Bao.
Bass already got an action because he's a
But he does.
adult.
He does have
Sure.
one by himself. That's true.
He's an old pangolin.
More mature. I think I'm gonna use Aqueous Blast.
Fuck yeah.
Would that hit my friends?
No.
Even though I'm catty corner? Okay. If it won't hit my friends, I'm gonna do that then.
All right. So Aqueous Blast is one action you summon water and one action
Yep.
you attack with it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll your attack.
Get this guy soaked.
Make him wet, Sarah.
Yeah.
13.
Oh,
Nat
Weird.
13, I guess. Sorry, excuse me.
the bookshelf
Oh.
is wet.
So what did you get? What is your total?
Should be at the top of the spells list as like attack
Yeah.
plus something.
That's a thought. Yeah, 11. So it'll be 24.
Okay, much
24 is better than 13.
Much better.
Um, Much better than 13. All right, and we're attacking one of these apprentices. So that is going to be a hit.
Yay!
You're doing so good, Sarah.
Thanks, Gosh.
Yay.
Let's go. God, I'm so wet it hurt.
Let's fucking go.
It's like a slip and slide, dude.
Oh, that's incredible. All right. Slip and slide, dude.
So it's Bao's turn?
No, did you roll damage?
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
I thought you rolled damage.
He's
My bad.
just,
Mm-mm.
he's just wet.
I think whenever Elnat came in here, he probably would have just yelled out, like, getting kind of cramped in here. I mean, everyone probably remembers how bad it was before,
Oh, I
but
do. Walker's just gonna wait outside.
given
for
a little
Fred
bit
to be
of
over. Hates it.
status.
It'd be. Never mind.
7 total.
Okay,
Alright.
there we go.
You rolled 2d8.
Yes.
All right, a little 7 bludgeoning damage on this guy. You just blast him in the face with water that you just created out of thin air, and it is Bao's turn.
Bao
Oh.
Bao is going to move.
All right.
How many different species are in that one room?
A few.
Yeah, I think Bao's just going to move right now, so.
All right, Orpheus, it is somehow back to you.
The Orfmeister?
Oh, okay.
She goes, oh!
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
If I run away, well, or like, because okay, so I guess technically, to open that door, I would have had to move here, right?
Normally, yeah.
Okay,
I
let's say
let
I
you
did
open
that.
it last time, though.
You have
Yeah.
a benevolent GM.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave and walk out this door or flee out of it, will they have an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
Unless they have
fine.
reach. But we don't know that they have reach. But I doubt they have reach. You should be good. They're far enough away.
I'm gonna.
You also haven't really run into very many things that have attacks of
Yeah,
opportunity
no,
yet.
I would assume that they don't. You should be good.
Or they casted Forbidden Thought on you, and
I've got
Maybe not
news.
really.
I don't actually know how attacks of opportunity work. I just know that if I run away, that is when they would happen, if they will happen.
They're not. Yeah, they have to be close enough to you.
Yeah, that's more like when you're in a sword fight and you turn your back to run away. You get
That's
slashed
what I
in the back.
thought, but I wasn't sure, so I figured it didn't hurt to ask. Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm going to exit out of this door, and so I can see my friend. So we're all together.
Everyone outside in the courtyard.
I fight for my friends.
And then I'm gonna, if I move there, then that's a flanked attack on this creature.
Yeah.
Heck
Because
yeah.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
And sometimes I actually act like I'm a rogue. Most of the time I pretend I'm a druid.
Stabs, not screes.
So I'm gonna get out my
That's a good episode name, Austin.
Thank you.
uh,
I thought
clan
about a
dagger. Could somebody remind me how flank attack
Yeah,
works?
They will take a negative to their AC, so you don't have to worry about it. Brendan
Okay,
will
so
account for
I just roll.
it. And if you
to
can,
try to
you'll
hit
do more
them.
damage, but we'll one step at a time.
I rolled 25.
You rolled a 25?
Holy
Yeah.
You
shit!
got 25 total.
25 total.
Okay. All right.
It's a magic
Awesome.
dice.
It's a magic dice.
I want that die.
Okay,
Give me
25 is a hit.
Okay, now what do
Uh,
I do, old powerful GM?
Crit.
25 is a hit.
It's an extra D6 of precision damage to your.
So I had 2d4 plus 3 and then a d6?
Yeah.
Rogue is roguing.
That weapon
Is
is
it-
yours.
It's 2d6 now, I think, isn't it?
Was it 2d6?
Where would that be?
I think it's after all of your weapons. Doesn't it say sneak attack 2d6?
2d6 too.
Nice.
Woohoo!
So
You were even
so
more
1d4
deadly.
plus 3 plus 2d6.
Jesus.
2d4.
Oh, you're right. 2d4.
2d4 plus 3 plus 2d6.
Correct.
3, 4,
7.
7, 10. 7 plus 9 or 12. 10, 12. 14 damage.
Woo!
Nice.
All right, so you take this guy by surprise and stab him in the back. This man who was literally leaning back in his chair is now all of a sudden privy to a blast of water to his face and then a knife stabbing him from behind.
Do I get one more
Uh,
action?
I think you do.
All right.
He's like,
You
this
get to
dude's
pull out
just
your
like,
dagger, right?
just another day at work.
Unless you probably had to draw your dagger actually.
That-
So
that's
I
why
think
I was asking. I probably had to draw my dagger, so I'm done,
Dagger.
right?
Move.
Yep. So that's it for this round.
That's
Okay.
fine because I want to stop while I'm ahead because that was really good and I
And
don't
on a good
carry
note.
it and fail.
And don't know when. Heck yeah. Uh-oh. It's one of
Alright.
the...
May thy
Yes,
knife
sir.
chip and shatter.
May thy knife chip and
What are,
shatter.
May
what are
thy
these
knife-
things called again, Brendan?
Jenkins?
Jenkins.
Well, they're a type of gremlin.
Old man Jenkins.
So everything in the warehouse is as of now not really aware that anything's going on,
Nice.
nor do they have any reason to be.
That's good. We don't
Um,
trigger all the fights at the same time.
but Grimjower, the
Sure.
gargoyle, is
Ted-
aware of what's going on. So
Boyle, his name is what now?
Grimjour.
Grimjour.
I could just look at it. I didn't realize it was in there.
All right, let's see. So he was here.
He's not very
Actually,
friendly. And
Okay.
like,
He is.
he's
Uh-oh.
going to
Now you're
he's going to
fucked.
catch up to Orpheus and then say, Drongvit sends his regards, and he's going to like just try to start raking into you.
that's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
He said
Mhm.
Dongvit?
I'll play that next time.
Drongvit.
Drongvit.
All right. First claw attack
I know what drunk that is. Oh, the Dread God Drungvit. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. is going to be a 21 to hit.
It does not hit.
Nice.
21 does not hit.
I have AC
Uh,
22.
Oh, you're flanked.
Okay. You are
You
currently
are-
being flanked with this creature, so your AC is too lower than normal.
Rogue!
No.
It's there's a whole
So-
checkers match going on here, really. Like there's a lot
Yep.
of
Mhm.
checkmates about to happen. Leapfrog.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's a hit. It's going to be a hit for 13 piercing damage.
Owie.
Ouchie wawa.
Comes up with his I'm sorry, I said claws, I meant his jaws. He reaches out and he bites onto you. And then he is.
Is it somewhat
That was-
sexual in nature?
Yeah,
how he
is
does
it kind of sexy?
It's really not. It's really just kind of savage and brutal.
Let him
Is
bite
there a
you
lot
the
of
puck
heavy
crows.
breathing?
There
Is
is
he
there is
asthma?
some heavy breathing. Yep. He's gonna try and bite again. Only get a 13 on the second one,
That definitely doesn't succeed.
But you're
Alright.
flanked.
but you are flanked. Okay.
It still doesn't hit.
It is Angoric's turn.
And Gork is going to step in and say,
This room is
Huh.
too full. Hate it.
"A lot of space in here, huh?" And then he's going
Boys
to
room for
see
friends.
the gargoyle and say,
Uh-oh.
Hello?
That's his response.
You cut out? Or did you
No.
say anything?
No.
No,
You
no.
both froze? That was incredible. Because Brendan thought it too. No, I'm not dumb.
Josh's maniacal laughing now is the funniest part about this.
You
So
both
Josh has been
perfectly
doing,
stopped.
I want you to know we have a D&D campaign we played yesterday, and Josh did the same thing, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're frozen." I was like, "No, we're not. This is just he's just being stupid."
This is
But you
Josh's
did it.
new
You
joke.
could have moved and helped break out of that.
No, I started to shake my head, but it was too. I was just like,
You're too into it. You both were
She
just
did
like,
it last time too, where she was just so disappointed that she stayed perfectly still.
I'm so disappointed that I'm frozen.
So
was
they
incredible.
thought that we were frozen that time too. So I was wanting to see if we could do it again. No, but he sees the gargoyle and pauses, and then says, "Lightning bolt," and instead casts
Austin looks disappointed now.
needle dart.
I just imagine casting a spell on this room filled with 16 allies. It's just funny in my head to cast a lightning bolt or needle darts or whatever. But if it works, it
Yeah.
works.
Quick
With,
thing
Go ahead.
for Orpheus, you are in my champion's aura, and the way I'm reading this, you should Orpheus should now have resistance to, what was it, piercing that you just took?
An enemy damages your ally, and both of you are in your champion's aura. You protect your ally and strike your enemy. You protect your ally and strike your enemy. The ally gains resistance.
How
to all
far
damage.
is your aura? It's 15 feet.
Yes, my aura is 15 feet.
All damage was triggered during
Yeah, so if you want to, I mean, next time we'll try to like make sure we say it when the attack hits. But yeah, you can use your reaction on your turn to trigger that retributive strike.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then that means Orpheus gets 2 plus my level, which is 5, so 7. Is it
It's piercing
resistant?
damage.
Yeah, against whatever it was.
Mhm.
I can't strike it, so I can't do a melee strike against it. But
Mhm.
I mean, I could melee strike against this purple
I don't-
guy, but I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, no, retributive strike. I don't know if it takes place before she takes before he takes damage.
Reactions should take place before
An
the
enemy
action.
damages your ally, and both are in your
Oh.
champion's aura.
So you have to wait till after the damage.
Yeah, it would
and then
happen
react.
after she got hit for sure.
Yeah, I just meant going forward for after this.
So you wanna use that your reaction to do that?
Yeah, whenever that happened. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
I was just reading
okay.
through it and was like, oh, I think this could help out a little bit.
Okay. So yes, Orpheus has some resistance against piercing damage. That should come into effect before his next turn, and then sorry, Josh, keep going with Angoric's turn. You're casting.
Sorry
Needle
about
Dart?
that.
Do I need to do anything different for the damage I... Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're good.
Needle darts with the cold iron on my hip. Yeah, and
Okay.
so these needles dart towards the gargoyle, and I rolled a 30.
A 30.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 30?
Rolled
God,
Crazy.
a 30
Guys, who has
total.
done that house?
I need to get a D100 too.
All right. A 30 against this guy is going to be a hit.
Okay, but not a critical hit. So it's
Not a
AC
crit.
over 20.
You would probably presume that.
Come on, that's a good start. And that is 14 damage.
And that is with cold iron.
Yeah, cold iron. So if he has a
Very
weakness
nice.
to cold iron, it takes him
You said 14.
14. Yeah.
All right. It looks like he doesn't take some of that damage. So these darts pierce into him, but his rocky hide blocks some of that.
It's mute or resist to piercing, probably.
Yeah. And then the darts come back to me
Mhm.
automatically.
It is pretty cool. Auto-magically. Okay. So that was round 2. A little more exciting than round 1. But I think round 3 might beat that. So we'll see what happens next. It is now Ygrin's turn. And he's going to lean out in the hallway and he's going to say, "You dolts! We're under attack! Bring the full brunt of our forces." And then he's going to, let's see. He can still see Orpheus, which makes me feel like he wants to cast another spell, potentially.
Not the poor Orfmeister.
Yeah, and he's going to say, Now, boy. I don't mean you any harm. Come back in here and we'll talk in my office." And he's going to try to command you. Make another will save.
Oh no.
This is all giving very strange vibes.
I think this guy's got a thing for boys.
I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh!
Nice.
That's 30.
Critical success.
All right.
Does that mean she's
Critical
immune to it?
success. Well, I mean, sure. It did not work. You are you are completely unconvinced. You think he means to do you harm.
You
Can
are
I,
immune for one cast.
can I respond since I got it? The critical success doesn't
Yeah.
do me anything, but can I say something to him?
That's
Can I say, "The fuck I am"?
fine. All right.
Respectfully.
Okay, so he's attempted that. He's rallied his forces, and he's just gonna stay put. It'll be Walker's turn.
All right, so Walkroon is going to see everyone that he knows run into a tight, small room. And he is going to step over to this corner where he can see and yell into the room and project his voice and say, "Hey, bring them outside! I'm not fighting in there again!"
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them.
And I'm going to...
Let's see what you did there.
It'd be a good drop.
Mhm.
Good on Laura.
Yeah, write that down, write that down.
Don't have to. It's recorded.
Which ones?
Well,
Do we have
touche.
space? We don't have any space. Fuck.
I guess I will step up to the door here. I'm just gonna take two actions though. I can't see any of the enemies, and I'm not going inside that room. So,
Alright.
I will. No, I don't even think I can logically aid anyone either, because I can't.
Are you
see
able
what
to
they're
hold
attacking.
an action in case something
I
occurs?
don't. I think it's 2 actions to hold, and you get 1
Ah.
action back. So I could have
Gotcha.
held down below and held to. Wait, I don't think it'd be worth it in this case. So I think I'm
No
just
worries.
gonna 2 actions here, and then I'm looking. I really don't think there's anything else I can take or do that's gonna be worth it. So I will not. That is it. That was my turn.
It is one of these thugs' turns. Did I not? Good job. I didn't ever add purple to the initiative. So he is unable to respond to everything that's going on.
He was just very
wonder he's getting the
surprised by
shit beat
all
out
of
of him.
this.
He
He had
has
2 rounds
He
of
has headphones
surprise
in.
on him.
Alright, well, he's going to be in initiative now, but he's not going to be till after basically everybody, so probably
He
won't
did
matter.
say he was Jay chilling.
He was,
I mean-
he
can't
was
blame
not
him,
paying
though.
attention.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Alright,
it's
so this
accurate.
guy's gonna come running in here and see what's going on. Let's see. He's just gonna keep moving, get into the room, and while he's doing so, he's going to draw his dagger, and then it'll be Karu's turn.
I know sage advice when I hear it. And Karu will first cast a quick forbidden thought on our newest combatant in the room.
It's just
So
right
or-
in. Okay.
So yeah, right as he runs in, he gets just hit by a wave of something he doesn't know.
Okay.
And then as swiftly as I came, I will skedaddle.
Oh, wow. Also, I like how I just saw you move your guy, and you're still named Brian in Map Tools.
Oh shit, am I really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, I don't know how to change that.
That's fine. I think it's funny. I think you change it when you log in.
Oh, okay, okay.
Again,
All right,
not-
second
it's
guy
funny.
comes running in, draws his dagger or short sword as well. It's Elnat's turn.
Give 1 action up for Silverforge. I'm gonna nod at Silverforge and kind of nod towards. Let's go yellow. And get him. And he's gonna come up. I think he's gonna go up to here. And he is going to attack yellow. Let's go with his tail.
Could he be flanked if he moved one more to the right, Brendan? Can you flank? I guess I don't. He hasn't.
Yeah, I guess could you flank
Is he
diagonally?
unarmed strikes? Is that still flanked? Because the other person has to be threatening, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, if
You
you
just have
moved
to
one more
be-
to the right, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be threatening.
Okay. So yeah, attacking yellow, and it was a 25 to hit.
It's a hit.
And it's a D8. There you are. Ooh, not bad. 7 plus 2, 9 damage.
All right. 9 damage. What is Silverforge doing? Is he biting or is he...
He's hitting with his tail.
Okay, so tail slam. All right.
Yeah, tail slam.
All right. So that's Silverforge's turn. What's Elnat
Yep.
got to do with his other 2 actions?
Elnat is going to take a swing at purple.
Okay.
Ooh, not
And
bad.
he goes, "Oh, mommy."
27 to hit.
That's going to be a crit.
Nice.
Ooh, he is not long for this world.
8 plus 3, 11 is. Or wait, I need to double. 7,
Times 2.
15 plus 3, 18 damage.
Okay. He's dead.
Nice.
You split his head open.
Before he even got a chance to move.
Yeah.
Brendan really kind of screwed that guy over with
Poor
the whole-
fella.
Yeah.
He really did.
No, fuck that guy. He was listening to some racy podcasts.
That's probably true, yeah.
That's right.
And then
You said fourth wing. What's this about?
would I be able to, if it was like, if I'm just moving to here, because it would be less than half of my speed. I just don't know how big this desk is.
That's
that I
fine.
would
Yeah,
be-
if you want to vault over the
Okay.
desk and move over there.
I'm gonna come over here to try and help Orpheus get out, because, there's a lot of people over here, so I'm gonna try to lend a hand for Orpheus to get out, and we can continue to draw them out.
Right. It is Huang. It is Huang's turn.
Wong Wong.
Something Huang?
Yes.
Got any more squirrels?
Squirrel stampede.
I definitely could flip into a creature.
Huang
Was
could
it-
get a slingshot also.
I think you should just lean into it. You should just become Squirrel Girl.
Huang's
I moved for
Very
one.
Like,
Fox girl.
Good for
Art.
short.
Diving
kind of
in,
look like Squirrel Girl.
No, she does.
All right, Huang is rushing into melee combat.
Terrific.
Could I know I can't, I could probably draw it. You showed me how to draw it, but could I theoretically cone
Oh,
You
yeah.
could, yes.
Yeah,
all
you
three of these
could.
right now? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Cone.
And that's what is the cone of?
Squirrels.
Bone spray.
Bone spray.
Bone
All right.
spray?
That's-
God,
Fire a
what?
torrent of jagged bone shards from your hand, dealing 2d10 piercing damage and 1 persisting bleed damage to all creatures in the area.
Did you
This is-
multi-class into Necromancer?
Not yet, but that class is coming.
It is necromancy, that's true. So yeah, roll.
From me, not from you.
Okay.
In this case, it's a reflex save by my guys. They're gonna honestly do pretty well here.
Of course they are.
Damn.
Your DC should be at the
Yeah.
top of that, just next to your attack there, Sarah.
What's the DC?
21.
On?
I got a 25,
Cool.
hold on one second, another 25,
Cool.
and a natural 20, so critical success. So one of the guys doesn't take any damage, the other two guys take half damage, but go ahead and roll. What did it say?
2d10.
2 plus 1 persistent. Oh, and the persistent bleed damage increases by 1. I don't know what that means.
2d10.
If it's heightened.
Okay.
It does say
Yeah.
2d10 piercing and 1 persistent bleed damage to all creatures in the area.
Yeah, it does.
It
That's why I
doesn't
don't
say
know.
anything about the reflex
The save?
preventing the persistent bleed.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just because it's...
And are they off
Pretty good.
guard because a druid did a necromantic spell?
Yeah, but... Oh, what the
Like a
fuck?
bonus?
They're so shocked.
Yeah, because usually for these
What'd you
types
get?
of things, it would say like levels of success with the persistent bleed. So
What'd you get, dear?
Sorry, I was getting my D10. 8 total.
All right. So 4 points of damage for both of these guys. So it looks like the gargoyle doesn't take any damage.
oh, he's got
Fucker.
hardness. That's what it is.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Oh, he might have maybe this is meta. He might have like
Maybe this is meta.
what's it called? It just happened in GCP. Construct armor. Like we need to crit it for it to lose.
That would be wild.
It would make
if
sense.
we just
It's
had
like
that in the yeah,
seems like
it
a
makes
construct.
sense.
We
But,
fought
like, yeah,
something
they
else like
just
that
had that.
before. Well, I think we have fought something with construct armor before.
Those statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep,
yeah,
yep.
So it would be.
Oh yeah.
It would be. We had it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be.
All right, but you do very gruesome attack there, dear, where you fire bones from your hands, and slash these guys up.
Did they take? Are you giving them the bleed?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. And they're bleeding.
Yeah!
Yeah, when this inevitably becomes a graphic novel, that's gonna be one hell of a panel.
Yeah, especially from a druid.
Yeah.
I'm picturing Bao looking really like shocked from behind.
Yeah.
What does Bao do?
Bao is probably going to move. Help by me.
Sure.
Don't forget to mark off your spells as you're casting them too.
Yeah.
All right, Orpheus.
Yeah.
I think we were back around to you.
Okie dokie.
And while Kroon has yelled for everyone to retreat, and so far everyone has pushed further in.
I just looked at
the-
Karu and I'm just like,
Except for
baseball man. Like,
Except
Yeah.
for Karu. Yeah, that's true.
Except for
Karu
Karu.
did run outside. He's just like thumbs up, and then you just see the door close, and everybody else run inside.
Yeah, Karu closed the door behind him.
Okay, I'm going to try to use my clan dagger on what's his name? Grimgore?
I will say that you are flanking one of the creatures, one of the guys.
Yeah, I guess actually let's do yellow, because I'm flanking yellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. That is a 30.
You rolled an 18 plus 12.
That's a crit.
And then
Does precision damage double? I assume it does, right?
Yeah, it does.
There's some damage that's like that doesn't.
It's just the deadly stuff, right? The stuff you only add whenever you crit. I thought we went through this already.
I'm sure we have. I thought there was some. It's not piercing. It's. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm fairly certain she doubles it.
That's
Okay,
just a
yeah.
No. I'm happy if you're right. I can't. There was some extra damage like that doesn't double, and I don't remember what it is.
Everything doubles except the deadly trait, I believe.
Okay, so all right.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
what does that mean? I do my 2d4 plus 3, double that, and then do 2d6?
No, do all of it like normal, and then double the whole thing.
Okay.
Big parentheses.
MDOS the fuck out of that.
Four,
How about that?
What you know about that? How about that?
7.
But I have a feeling it doesn't matter that this guy's bleeding.
You never know. That would be pretty cool. You just one hit point left, and then just
17.
17 times 2?
Yeah.
34.
34 damage.
34.
Fuck yeah.
So Orpheus
did he have?
moves like lightning, stabs this guy in the eye, and he just goes down.
How much health did he have?
Oh
Out
man.
of curiosity.
Well, 34 is more than his total health, we'll say.
Yeah, I got that impression because he died.
No, I
34
mean,
is
like,
more than his
34 would have
total
killed
health.
him.
Oh. Okay.
Lawson being real sassy here.
Sorry.
I still have 2 actions, right?
Still have 2 actions. You're feeling real good about it. If this were divinity, you would activate your executioner ability and give yourself 2 additional action points.
Is there any way for me
Nobody.
to get past
Sorry.
Grimgore so I can flank Orange?
Up.
You could
Yeah.
move diagonally.
Is that
Yeah.
so?
It's just 15 feet.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I can go boop boop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that'd be 1 action, and then I can do a flanked attack on Orange.
Correct.
I will bring up meta. The last 2 turns, Ygrin has tried to do stuff to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind. With
He's
you
also
being-
failed.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's also failed.
Does me being
Because
closer?
Saber sucks spells.
It
God.
doesn't, but you could be out of his line of sight potentially too. You do what you want. I just want to make sure that we keep that in mind, or even shutting the door. Again, absolutely do what you want,
Yeah, you can shut the door with your shadow. You take an action.
but it would still take an action. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
don't be surprised if he attacks once, and one of these times we're bound to fail.
I think he'll attack no matter what I do, to be honest. So unless I leave, so
Right.
I'm just gonna go for it.
just gonna go for it.
Oh, not so great. I rolled a 13, or I rolled a 5 plus 8, which is 12.
13.
13.
I said it right the first time. 13's a miss,
I figured.
but we appreciate your effort.
Yeah. And now I'm done.
You did really well. I'm still in.
I mean, you can't win them all.
That's the sound I hear every time we lose to Marvel Rivals. Lorna still so happy. Well, we can't win them all. Just crying in the corner.
Okay, well, it's Grimjor's turn.
Thank you, Bombavia. I'm not good at math.
8 equals 13.
Oh, y'all hear about the Oblivion remake? Yes, Nicholas, and I'm excited.
It's still a rumor, right?
Yeah, it's still a rumor. It's supposed to be announced next week, is the rumor.
Josh did
What?
text me about it because I do love me some.
And Oblivion.
Why would we remake Oblivion when we could actually give us Elder Scrolls 6?
Elder
It's gonna
Scrolls
be
6,
it's gonna
please,
be
man,
it's gonna
thank
be 2 different teams working on it. One will not.
Or
Or
approve.
Grand Theft Auto.
Because you know what? They've had like 15
I'm just saying,
years to give us
When
fucking
people get
Elder
mad
Scrolls.
about one project coming out thinking it impacts another, it's not how it works.
It absolutely does, because it's now taking budget and
Yeah, but that's
effort away
not
from the other
because no.
No, it still has an impact, Austin. I agree with
Absolutely
Brendan.
does.
You are also right, but it still hasn't. It is not like
Yeah.
the level of impact some people make it out
I don't
to
think
be.
that they took enough money away to impact it.
Alright, that is beside the point. But alright, it is Grimjor's turn. I'm trying to decide who to kill.
Well, that's
good.
That's,
I like this.
Orpheus is still in the most compromising position. So we will do. Wait a minute. How long does the resistance last that Orpheus got?
Let's see.
Is it till until your next turn, maybe? Like, cause you've already acted, right?
It doesn't say
got a
when
whole
it
round.
ends. My aura will go unless I fall unconscious, or if I like actively suppress it.
Retributive strike, Pathfinder 2E. Gains resistance to all damage. Oh, I think it says gains resistance to all damage against the triggering. Actually, it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's
not
only
seeing
gain
anything about
resistance
how long it lasts.
against.
What?
we've stumped.
I think
Brandon.
it's supposed to be just that attack.
Just a
I
straight
think
up
you get hit, and you gain resistance to that hit.
You're like Darwin.
Because I have something.
Like what?
Similar.
What is Darwin?
Darwin's the X-Men that just adapts to whatever comes at him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
One
hit
that
him.
died in a really stupid way in first class. That's right.
Yeah, really cool power, really stupid death. Yeah.
Because I have something similar, and it also doesn't have a time on it. But mine, to be fair, my trigger says would damage you or an ally within 15 feet of you. And it says they gain resistance. But that one, Retributive Strike, doesn't say that. An enemy damages your ally. And both are in the champion's aura. You protect your ally and strike your enemy. The ally gains resistance to all damage. I like this. I haven't listened
staring
to any
into the wall. I guess.
I like learning. Trying to figure it
I
out.
think maybe DM should just make a ruling, since it's not really clear in anything we're finding?
Oh, I'm curious what the.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. I think Lorna should probably give herself back 7 HP.
I'm fine
And
with
that
that.
you don't have the resistance anymore. But if you get hit
Okay.
again, you could theoretically use it again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
I think that's the only way it can work. I don't see any other way that it could.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
fair.
you get the resistance, but it doesn't apply to the attack.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
What does it apply to? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds like what it's used for.
Yeah.
I have to go back and listen because Blood of the Wild, they've used this ability like 20 times in the last 10 episodes.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they ruled on it either.
Yeah. Well, but if
Um,
you got the resistance until the next round. Theoretically, if they got hit again, you would have resistance to that damage type, right? And that would
right,
still
but
be a
it doesn't specify a round though either.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't
right.
say until the end of your turn, or it doesn't say. So maybe you just have this resistance forever. You just magically granting people
As written, raw. That's what it sounds like.
That's right. You have the resistance 7 to piercing damage forever. So really, theoretically, what you should
We should
do
just farm each
is
other.
you should
hate.
go exactly. You should go into
adding it.
town, beat the shit out of each other, and then keep activating his ability every single round until you have resistance 7 to all types of damage.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
have
basically
even-
what fight clubs are. So
Yeah, set people on fire and like dip them in acid and like everything you could do. But
I have a
anyways.
thing that gives people resistance too, and it says would damage you or an ally
Yeah.
within 50 feet. It doesn't give a time, but that makes it super clear to me that it's only supposed to be for that one specific instance. It's weird
Yeah.
that this one doesn't.
It probably makes the most sense. People were talking about, they're like, well, which damage step are you in? Have you gotten to the point where you're calculating resistance? And I'm like, oh my god, I don't care that much. It's fine. You didn't take 7 points of damage. This guy's gonna attack you again. God's damn him. I think this time I'm gonna do claws. She's gonna strike out with a claw. It's probably not gonna hit. That is going to be 17 for Orpheus. It's gonna be a miss, right?
Yeah, AC is 22.
All right, so he's gonna swing again. Ooh, that is going to be a 30.
That hits.
mm,
That's
But not a
hit.
crit.
Not a crit, so we'll do damage for that one. All right. That is going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
golly.
Is Orpheus still up?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, one more attack then. Third attack is only going to be a 17, so that's also going to be a miss, right?
Correct.
So this guy is
Correct.
going to claws in, raking. He hits Orpheus once really good, rends open your chest and blood sprays everywhere. And then it is going to be... Well, we'll remember Purple here. This is where Purple would have acted if he hadn't been brutally murdered.
R.I.P.
I love you guys. And then it's Angoric's turn.
Angoric is going to.
All right, too slow. All right, it is now. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, we're playing hot potato rolls. I see.
That's right. Hot potato rules.
Popcorn.
My Jenkins are moving. That's right.
I pass.
Angoric is going to. Just be like. Call out to Wokran and Karu. I don't think they're leaving the room, guys. And then I am going to cast Sign of Conviction. So I'm going to hold up my religious symbol above my head and shout, Fulgrit breath.
Look at- I don't know what you're saying.
The enemies put their hands over their ears and they go, "What is he saying?"
Fulgrit, bless us, Jesus, and cast Sign of Conviction, which then a magical light appears from the magical symbol floating now above my head. And there's a lot to it, but basically, I now have +1 to my AC, +1 to any sort of attack to try to move me, and have become immobilized myself, but sustain a spell above my head that can emit good damage or fire damage in a 20-foot burst to anyone within 100 feet.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What's
That
the
sounds
name
wild.
of this again?
It's
Sign of
Sign of
Conviction?
Conviction is the name of the spell.
Conviction.
Yeah, you should listen, Austin.
Well, I was clarifying.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, more like
That's
cleric,
wild. Is
like-
that 3 actions?
It's 2 actions actually.
Sure.
So when it is cast, I do a spell attack with it. So I will do good damage, as in like
It's divine, right? Now?
it says good in Path Builder, but
I guess as long as they don't have any resistances that type, or roughly that type, then you're probably good.
yeah, it's probably good.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
And then that is a 26 to hit with good damage.
Okay, so it's spirit damage. I would assume good damage would be holy. Okay, so what did you say? 26 to hit?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a targeted attack. It goes hit somebody specific.
Make a spell attack roll that deals 2d10 damage on a success.
Okay.
Duty den.
And you're going for? Are you going for the gargoyle? Or you're going for the orange?
The gargoyle.
Thank God.
All right.
The
So that is a hit.
Okay.
The pangolin.
No, I'm actually going for the penguin.
Parry the penguin.
Okay, that's a better second. 11 good damage. To
Good.
him.
All right.
And then-
doesn't seem to be resisting that.
I will do a second attack with the spell towards the and then when the attack hits, a 20-foot burst of like bright light emanates from it too. So
Okay.
if anyone has a light sensitivity, it could potentially
Dalton?
affect them. But
Yeah, where's Dalton?
Sensitive to light.
but I'm going to hit the orange guy now too, or what I see as the color orange.
I call that orange.
Yeah. With the same thing.
Okay.
And that is a 23 to hit. Right? Yeah, 23.
Okay. Did you give it the multiple attack penalty? All right.
Yep.
23 on orange
Yeah.
is going to be hit.
Okay. And then I deal. Wow.
Oh, interesting. You can also choose to make it fire damage, it looks like.
Yeah, I said good or fire is what the spell says
Mhm.
for a good deity, which Fulgrid is. I dealt 3 damage.
Oh,
That's still good damage.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So you did a little bit of damage to this guy who's thinking some very forbidden thoughts.
They do more damage if he's thinking forbidden thoughts.
It's true.
Okay. And that is my turn.
All right. It is Ygrin's turn.
It's your boy Ygrin.
It's your boy Ygrin. And
Antlers
he
and
has
all.
tried unsuccessfully to get himself involved in this combat with magic.
Those saber sucks,
Uh,
man.
Does
I
he,
feel like you and I should just duel, see what happens.
if he's
Sure.
trying to use
50-50.
magic, does he yell, "Behold, dork child"?
No. No, so far he hasn't said that. But I will take that under consideration.
It is a free action, so
He can
Happen
yell
at
whatever
any
he
time.
wants.
Okay. Oh man. That would have been dope, but
Did she hate that?
that would have been cool, but he didn't do that. Wowza! Okay.
What
I'm gonna
did
go
we
let
do?
them out
Go
All right.
on.
while I'm.
He is going to cast a spell.
I put a
Actually,
spell on you. Okay.
yeah, okay.
I will
He's
return
going to cast a spell, and he's going to say, Grimjaw, don't let them get the upper hand. And you're going to see the wounds on this gargoyle start to heal up.
Oh shit.
Cool.
There are worse things he could have done.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Not for us.
I'd rather him heal that damage than cause, I think, damage to us, to be honest.
I don't know, that gargoyle is doing average 14 damage each time, like one action. I don't like that.
It is Wakroon's turn.
All right. Well, Kroon is gonna free action yell, "Aye, come outside!" And that's my turn. I'm not moving.
Are you?
Yep.
All right.
I'm not fucking moving. I'm not going into a crypt fight again. I hate it. I hate it.
You can do something, then come back out.
I could. I don't think it would be any sort of use. I have my spear. I could.
Okay, are you
walk in-
delaying then? Do something.
I mean, I guess I could hold an attack, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think the enemies are gonna make it out this turn.
You can hold your whole turn.
Yeah, but that only lasts the round, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it means that you would still get to act this round.
If something
you're
happens
holding
where
it.
everyone got outside, right?
Yeah.
Like if that's.
I mean, what if you choose to act later, you can act later.
All right.
That's
I
what the
guess I
holding
will.
your
I
action.
guess I will hold.
Holding your turn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It is Orange's turn. Orange with a forbidden thought. I think Orange's only thought right now is it needs to fight. He's going to. First of all, he's going to try to poison his short sword. And then he's going to strike out. He's got Huang, he's got Silverforge, and Orpheus. He's probably going to assume that Silverforge is not going to be subject to poison. And Orpheus has already taken some pretty heavy hits, so he's going to attack Huang.
But first, break through
Okay.
that malice within your mind. Give me a will save.
Okay. Not great. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I'm sure.
He got a 12.
Ooh, that was almost a critical.
Sheesh.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna take some damage.
Ah! That hurts.
Okay.
What's happening to me?
There's 9 points of mental damage straight to the dome piece.
Pretty good.
All right. Does he still get to do his action, though?
Yeah, you break through it, but
Breaking through is
you
what
take
hurts.
damage doing it.
All right, breaking through is sometimes what hurts. All right, so he's going to do that, and he's going to attack Huang. And, something about that gets a 13. He really fumbles it and doesn't hit.
Nice.
All right, and it will be Karu's turn now.
His expressionless face curls up into a sly grin, and then is immediately blank again. But he moves. He with his turn I'll move up into the room real quick. Just kind of peek around the doorway there.
Maybe you should flank the gargoyle guy
I
with
don't
me.
think Karu has any weapons.
Yeah, nope. I'm unarmed as far as anyone's
Never mind.
concerned, mechanically at least.
Yep.
Against the gargoyle. Karu does not believe this gargoyle to have a mind to
Mind.
mend, so he's gonna take a more straightforward tack to it, and is just gonna throw the chair that Purple was sitting in, just against the gargoyle.
Little classic psychic action.
Mm-hmm. Telekinetic projectile.
What are you going for? Bludgeoning? I think we.
Yeah, we
know
tried
it's
piercing.
Piercing, yeah, I think.
Yeah,
bludgeoning's
so
probably
I
good
did
for
the
that.
chair just because bludgeoning. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But that'll be a 21 to hit.
21 on this guy is actually going to be a miss.
Ah, shit.
So
Okay.
you fling the chair at him, and it just kind of like breaks against his back.
It was right there, so there wasn't much room for it to move.
Yeah,
There's
couldn't
more
get the
like-
momentum you needed.
Yeah, scooted it into him.
All right, what about Elnat? What are you thinking?
He'll give one of his actions to Silverforge to swing at orange.
Okay.
And I'll take for another. I'll come over here to be flanking with Orpheus.
Great.
I'm gonna swing with Silver. I'm gonna do Silverforge's attack first. All right, going with the tail.
Good
Does
move.
a 16 hit?
16's gonna be. These guys are
orange.
flanked. So it is a hit.
Cool. For not great. 4 bludgeoning damage.
Not great, but it is some damage.
Yep. And then it's a -5, so this is just gonna be +3. He's gonna go with his talons now. 21 to hit.
Hit.
And this is a D6. For 7 slashing damage.
Okay. He's starting to accumulate some wounds. It's not looking so good.
I'm getting sliced and diced.
right.
And then
Slice and
Elnet
dice.
Elnet is going to take a swing on the gargoyle. And he's gonna kind of, as a free action, look at Huang and say, "If you can get him outside, get him out, so we can get some help from out there." And for the gargoyle, 22 to hit.
22 with him being off guard is a hit.
Mm.
All right. D12. Where'd you go? There you are.
My current guess is 23.
Nice. Almost max damage. Would be 14 slashing.
Okay. So slashing damage. You feel your axe bite in, and it gets blocked a little bit by his rocky hide, but he still
Yeah.
takes damage. Oh. You fight admirably, dwarf.
You fight what?
Admirably.
Admirably.
I heard Cadbury, and I was like, what?
As do you, creature.
You fight Cadbury tails.
You fight like a younger
Cadbury
man.
eggs.
Nothing held back.
Meow, meow, meow. All right. So that's Elnat's actions are spent. Silverforge's actions are spent. It falls to Huang to finish this fight.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie then.
Thank you for letting me know.
So I was looking at my wall of thorns, right?
Mhm.
There I was. Barbecue sauce on me.
I don't know what my rules are for technically placing this. This is 60 feet wide, which I don't know if I can do it shorter than that. But all
I don't know either. Up to 60 feet long.
I know, because every creature that touches the wall takes 3d4 piercing damage. If I put it up, it like trapped all of these guys inside there, and that they had to get piercing damage to get over the wall, then it
Well,
fuck up.
so it says you must create the wall in an open space so that its edges don't pass through any creatures or objects.
Might be impossible.
I didn't read that part. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Well,
a great idea if we make it outside.
So you know if you're outside, you might be able to cast that spell.
That's a good point. If we were outside.
Or if you're in a much larger room.
who has the most health left of the ones that are there?
The
Can you give us-
gargoyle
can you give us their
probably
ACs while you're at it.
the Gargoyle probably is doing the best.
Yeah, Gargoyle is probably vibing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on the gargoyle then.
Frost might get through. Have to hit first though.
27.
Wow, there you go.
27's a hit.
That'll do.
Woohoo!
So I get to roll 3d4s.
That sounds like it. And add your spellcasting ability modifier.
4,
Why is it that
1, 3, 8. You said by my spell modifier?
Which is +4.
Did you ask any?
So 12.
12 points of frost damage. So you just blast this guy right in the face with a the power of winter. And he goes, curse you, stupid fox creature.
Stupid dog. You made me look bad.
Stupid, I was just like, oh my god. All right, we're stupid fox. Got it.
Yeah. Stupid fucking creature.
So I was just, damn, you a stupid fuck.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, no.
My head canon.
I like to picture that Huang's just like, I am ready to put on a show, and then she does that. So
Okay. And now it's still your turn. You have one action left.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do much else with that. Maybe run away?
Maybe.
Not a bad plan.
What's Bao do?
Val only has one move. No, Val has 2 moves.
Bao only has one action unless you give him an action, I think.
I thought he had one action before and he got 2, now he's an adult.
You never-
No, you had to
No.
give him an action before.
Oh, okay.
One
Alright, well.
action gave him 2.
Yes.
Alright, well, Val's gonna follow me over here.
Okay. What about Orpheus? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna do a flanked attack on Grimgore.
Okay.
Let's see.
He's got ice in his eyeballs.
And expletives on his mind.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, I'm using my bottle cap.
Okay. Classic first attack hero point.
Everyone gets one.
22.
22. When he's flanked, or when he's off guard, is a hit.
Nice.
Great.
Nice.
So 23 or 24 is his AC?
I think it's 23.
Okay.
Um,
8 plus 6, yeah. Mm-hmm.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
Nice.
Some of that doesn't go through, but a majority of it does. So you stab into this guy, and all of a sudden he's looking very weak. He's got
Armor.
blood trickling from his mouth, and he's just like, curses! I will not fall to lesser creatures.
Who you call?
That was only your first action, so you got 2 more actions.
I
happy.
feel like I'm going to. I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Wow. Easy there, dear.
Sorry.
You're good.
24.
You swung again, and with the -4, you still got 24.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's another hit.
That'd be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage, and you stab him in the belly and pull your dagger free, and he clutches at it, and you watch the light go out of his eyes, and he collapses to the ground.
Very nice.
Okay, now I'm
Hold
going
on.
to turn my attention to orange with my last action.
Double kill.
Yeah, finish him off. Do it.
19.
That is a hit.
Damn.
Wow, the Orfmeister. Go
Get it.
extreme.
3,
Hard as a motherfucker.
5. $13 of damage.
All right. He clutches at his back where you've stabbed him, and he can't quite reach the dagger, and he drops to the ground, it's twitching violently,
Fuck.
and then is
Come on,
still.
it's misery. Okay.
So he's alive still? Oh no, he's
No,
not.
he's dead.
Double kill.
I feel like that if he was my Marvel rival, I would give him
I
That's
am no
one.
man.
That's 2.
I am no man. Yeah.
All right. That's Orpheus' turn.
Yeah.
Triple attack.
Damn.
It's Angoric's turn now, and he is suddenly unavailable. His targets are unavailable.
According to this, I can see Ygritte.
That's
and
true.
he's
You
within
can.
range. So I'm just going to sustain the spell
All
and
right.
attempt to hit him.
That's a hell of a shot. You have to snipe him.
Well, this
You have a bottle cap.
It's a 21 to hit.
21 to hit against Ygritte Oathcarver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he says full name.
All right.
Fine
Let's see
time,
here.
check his AC.
Yeah, I gotta find the
Ygritte
tab again.
Oathcarver, who has the antlers and can cast spells, and that is
Why does it
That is currently in the guild hall.
has a pink
All right.
box around him and has.
All right, I'm just gonna open the tab for the third time.
It
I
is cool.
don't know why it keeps disappearing. All right, you said
That's
21.
Yeah.
21's a miss.
That's a miss.
You have a bottle cap. Are you
Well, no, it's too
Can't
late.
know the
Wow.
result.
We can't
That's
Yeah.
too.
learn whether or not it's a hit or not.
Yeah.
But that just gives us a decent idea of his AC, guys. So that's really why I did that.
It's more than
Um,
21.
And then, let's see, how far away is he?
I really hope Wakroon has his chalice ready to go when we walk out of this motherfucker.
I don't actually.
I will do.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I will cast heal with the last two of my actions on Orpheus.
My
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah, I know why. And that.
Do you have to be standing next to him to cast it?
No, this
Two
that's
actions?
a range of 30 feet one. With
Okay.
2 actions. The one action is touch. 2 actions is range of 30 feet. 30 feet. The 3 actions is a burst that heals multiple people.
Awesome.
So you get healed. That's a good start. 18 points.
Nice.
Damn.
There's still much fighting to do here, I think.
All right, round 5. Round 5 of 36.
Yeah, that's to say. I don't think we're not close
Okay.
yet.
It is Ygritte's turn, and he has fired off a number of spells. Now he's going to try and use another one of his abilities, his movement speed.
24.
And he is going to run out of sight.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
If only somebody had an axe and was standing. Maybe next to that door. That's outside.
If
That's
only we all came
barricaded.
outside. Yeah, this door is barricaded in here.
Yeah.
We could probably break it down now, though. And then stand outside and lure everyone outside.
All right. I just want to clarify. Can you guys still see what's going on in that other room?
I can, yes.
I can see
not
where
if
you're
I
going to move
just,
to.
If I just
Just-
click the open space, then we can see inside of there because we have been in there before.
yeah.
But can
but
you
I've
see the
just been
characters
clicking.
moving around?
I don't know. Move your guy down. I can see him right here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now I can't.
Okay.
I try and just click on my character so that I just see what I see.
Well, it should be
I try to see everything from the stream, basically. So
the picture that was there was still there, so the picture should not still be there. So, yeah, you have no idea what's going on in that other room as of now.
I have a
I'm gonna
feeling
put in the
he
note.
ended here.
The grin one runs away like a little doe.
And then it
Like a
is
deer?
Walker's turn.
Like a female deer. Did anyone yell any sort of hurrah or explicits or anything like that to signify that people are dead in there?
Elnat would probably do some sort of a cheer whenever the gargoyle was down, but probably nothing.
A short huzzah.
Yeah,
Okay.
might have been like a "good job, Orpheus" or something like that.
All right. Well then I might yell in. I'm like,
Things are sounding better in here.
"Did you get in?
No, he ran away.
Did he run to the south?"
I don't know. He went out a door. I couldn't tell where he went from there. Probably.
Anyone else? Because this door's open. Like you could have seen him theoretically go
I
down,
think
right?
Orpheus would be able to see which
Okay.
direction he ran.
I'm just trying to make sure it's not super meta for me to now run back 20.
No, that's probably our plan anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
20,
through where
okay,
Orpheus
there we
is
go.
or just breaking down that door.
Okay, my last action, I'm gonna try to strong arm this door open, I guess, or break it open, or something. I'm going to.
Good.
I have my spear out, which seems like the least ideal weapon to use to break open a barred door, considering I have a hatchet, but I don't have the actions to take that out. So I think while I'm running, I'm just gonna try to drop my shoulder and slam into it.
Yep.
So what, a strength check?
Sure.
Did man just say a hatchet is not the ideal weapon?
It is the ideal
He said a
weapon, but
spear was
He
not.
said a spear is not ideal.
hatchet would be
Yeah,
ideal, but
free-
I don't want to spend an action to take the hatchet out.
Yeah, and it's a free action to drop, so he dropped his shoulder and ran into the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I'll
I
use
see what you
the,
did there.
The moon die here. Hey, that's a natural 19 for a total of a 22.
Nice.
22, and Walkroon busts open the door.
Well done.
Nice.
Boom. Okay. I got the door open. And that's my turn.
And you hear Ygritte say, "Defend me, you foul creatures! Rise up!"
Grow, my monsters, grow.
Well, it's Karu's turn.
To the Megazord fight? That'd be sick. Avenger?
I think. Fuck. Do some measuring now. I think it'd probably be easier just to get down to this doorway.
Yeah, I think from where you're at, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 is right there. That's 225s. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then Orpheus, you will hear Karu in your mind telling you to move forward. And so you are given an action to move.
Who'd you give that to? Oh, Orpheus. Okay.
Orpheus.
I mean, Karu releases his psyche.
20.
You have to.
Oh yeah, I haven't released my psyche. Yeah, I'll do that this turn then. I casted a spell last round, so yeah.
I moved. I'm assuming by forward you mean to get to the opposite entry.
Yeah, you-
point. Okay.
Yeah, you have a move action to get wherever you need to go.
Wherever?
Or
am
you
I
have
looking
one
at
move
my-
action.
You have one move action.
Okay, I moved 25 feet. I moved as far as I can. I'm done.
I didn't ask Brendan. When I broke open the door, was there anything Wakroon hasn't been in this room, so is there anything unique to point out? I mean, it's just the creatures around the edge, this robot guy in the middle, and Ygrin all the way to the side, right? Like, there's nothing. I don't
Yeah.
need you to reread the description for
It's,
Austin, but it's the same as
yeah.
before.
Right.
Okay, cool. Welcome, Tall Karu.
It is Elnat's turn.
Okay. I think I'll do one action for Silver Forge, and I'm gonna have Silver Forge head out. That would be 50, and he's gonna be here behind Karu and Wakroon, ready to go. 10, 15, 20, 25. Orpheus, how are you? Are you still pretty rough on health, or are you good after?
I'm fully healed.
You're fully healed now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I use my heal as a second level spell, it's actually plus 24 to my
Oh,
roll.
dang. Nice.
So it's gonna be basically a full heal no matter what on people.
Okay, cool. Then I was just gonna do a lay on hands, but you're good there. So, so I had 5. I'm gonna go ahead and move through 10, 15, 20, 25 would get me here. I'm not too worried currently because Orpheus can run through my space. And that'll be my turn.
Brendan, these are shelves, right, in this room? It's shelving?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Remember as shelves or tables. Okay, shelves, got it.
Okay, it is Huang's turn.
Come on, move.
Keep moving.
Moving. That was. That's cycling. Yeah. Supposed to be 25. I'm gonna move 3 times.
But the song says 2 hops this time.
Meow.
You could count the right foot left stomp as a move.
And Bal's just gonna pop in front of Angoric. And that's it.
Alright. So, Ygrin's urging this mechanical creature in the middle of the room appears to activate.
Yep.
And it's going
one more time?
to. Yeah. Woo.
Okay, just making sure.
You get that?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that's clipped.
We do that one more time.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Okay. And it is going to just bound forward. Actually, it's got pretty good movement speed here.
When you say bound,
So it's
is
going
it like
to-
jumping, or is it like...
It's running forward.
Okay, it's terrifying. It's got like springs as its back feet. That's scary.
Oh, actually,
Uh-oh.
sick. Yeah. So he gets about here, and then it's going to fly forward with its corkscrew, like in a corkscrew pattern. It's gonna like leap straight at Wakroon
Sure.
and attack you.
That is amazing. God, you were quick with that. Oh,
What's
Yeah,
that?
that's pretty incredible.
that's Palpatine doing
Oh,
his spin move
that's
attack when he
Palpatine.
attacks.
Oh.
It's 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So he does 12 piercing damage.
Okay, and
6 persistent bleed.
Wow, that's
Oof.
horrible.
Or I guess I don't know. Do we roll every turn? Maybe
What
it's
does it say?
1d6.
It's 1d.
It's
Yeah,
1d6
you roll every
percent.
time then,
Roll every turn.
and
So
that hits on
it'll
my turn.
So you're bleeding on your turn. So
Okay, so just the 12 for right now.
just the 12. But let's see. That was 1 move, 1 leap.
That's terrible. Okay.
And then I think it's gonna try and hit you with a corkscrew.
Sure.
It's got another attack. Why not? 15's a miss.
15's a miss.
Well, I tried. Okay. That was a cool little turn. It's Orpheus. You're up.
Okay, let's see. Where's the measure?
Oh, I actually misread that. When he attacks you with that leap, he attaches to you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
fucking
So
grappled.
he has dug into your body. It's similar to grabbing the creature, but you move with the creature rather than holding it in place. So you can still move around. He's just attached to you right now.
So I don't have a grappled condition or anything. It's just if I move, he moves with me. How big is this thing?
Austin asking the real questions here.
I was picturing
Okay.
it very large, but now if it's attached to me, I'm thinking maybe it's like dog-sized. You know, like.
It is small, so it is
Oh, okay.
slightly.
Okay.
I'll change it so it looks like it's.
Okay. No, that's fine.
But it does look like, so we got a free. I guess it's a free grapple attempt. Maybe I don't understand how this works exactly. Does a 23 succeed against your AC plus 10? I don't know how grapple works.
I think it's a fortitude DC.
Oh, athletics check against your fortitude DC. Okay, so he has to make an athletics check.
Against my fortitude DC?
Uh-huh.
Okay, 21. DC
So
21.
I got an 18.
DC 21.
Okay, so you're not grabbed.
Okay, but he tried to. He went
tried
into
to.
my armor
Tried to
and it
grab
kind of didn't dig in deep enough or something. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so now we're back to Orpheus' turn.
Sure.
This is a door right here, right?
Yep. Door.
No,
Three
no,
doors
no.
here, they're all open. Oh, down there, yes, there's a door. Down there, there's also a door. Both of them are closed.
But then, like, what is this black?
What?
Is this a hallway?
It's just a thick wall.
Because that door leads into this room, right?
Mhm,
Presumably,
which we
yeah.
I guess
I thought we
can see.
established that after I went to the.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you've
You just
Um,
need a thicker wall between your furnace room and where you store all your goods, so that there's
Okay.
a more of an insulator.
It's funny. how good that is. Yeah. Pizza room.
Pizza room.
Pizza.
Name of the episode.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza room.
Pizza room.
No, we already have the name of the episode. I've only written one thing down.
Sex and violence.
No.
That's
Okay,
the name of
Peepaw.
Fourth Wing.
Yeah, Peepaw.
Actually. I know it was.
I think Orpheus is going to use 2 movement.
Okay. Sick. Fast. Speed.
To be here, or actually, hold on, sorry. That put me in a slightly different spot than I thought it was going to. I swear I measured this, but I feel like measuring it versus where I actually end up is slightly different.
You're good.
You're good.
Oh, how you went back and forward, back, forward.
I know,
Forward
I'm
back?
sorry. I keep having to go back to where I was so I make sure I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then, oh, I just realized Now I'm gonna go back again. Because I want to switch my
Nicholas
weapon.
asks,
And if
have
I
you ever
do that, I won't have a single action left. Is it reasonable?
A dog down a hallway. Yeah.
If I go here, oh, I can't see him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move there. And then I guess I'm gonna cast Scatter Scree because I don't want to switch my weapon out because that would be my third action. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do Scatter Scree. Unless I do.
All I can say is my life is very strange.
Do 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 do. Just gonna listen
Yeah,
to
I'll do
Shadowfall
that.
Combat
Okay,
in my sleep.
Scatter Scree.
Are these shelves like sparse enough that we can shoot through them? Okay.
You can see through them.
And it will be a basic reflex save.
Okay, where you put them?
Well, I'm trying to hit and like stop and hit Ygrim.
Okay, don't you get 2?
It is jumble of rocks, scatter of rocks, deal bludgeoning damage. It's 2 continuous 5-foot cubes. So I guess. Can the second one be behind him?
Like in the doorway?
Yeah.
The door right now is closed, so you can't see in there.
But I guess where you put it and in front of him. And on him.
Okay.
If I can't do behind him.
Okay. All right, so reflex save for him.
Basic.
He got a 19.
That, because it's 19
Yeah.
plus 9.
That's gotta
No,
be a fail.
That is your DC overall is 19.
That's sad. My DC is 19, so I think that he succeeds.
You
So he's gonna take half damage.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. 3d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, that's the plus one.
Yeah.
Okay. 9
says-
damage.
All right. You do a little bit of damage to him, kind of trip him up.
Hopefully. And then the ground in the area becomes difficult terrain for the duration, which is 1 minute. So.
All right, so now there's a big jumble of rocks in front of this door for anybody that tries to get through it.
Actually, can I change where that second square is now that I've read that?
Sure. Where do you want
Just
it to be?
just put it to his left, I guess, if he's facing me. Yeah.
Below him.
Sorry, I should have thought about that.
All right. Let's see. It is the Jenkins' turn.
Oh, Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins.
Uh-oh.
Let's
here we
see.
go.
These
There's a lot of 'em.
little critters have a speed of 30 feet. So they're gonna spend a couple actions moving up on people. I think these two are gonna go for Orpheus. This one's gonna come up here and jump into Karu's space. All right. So let's see. Both of those guys, I think that was 2 actions, so they're gonna have 1 action left. So they're both gonna stab with short swords. So Orpheus is getting attacked by 2 of them. First roll is a natural 20.
Mm.
Ooh, they're not named.
Very nice. Not names. So that is going to be. We just double it, right? Times 2.
Yep.
Yeah, diggity. Okay.
That is correct.
4 points of damage. So Orpheus gets 4 points of piercing damage.
It's a crazy crit.
I know. The second guy got a 24. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
All right. So that is going to be also 4 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
A crit and a regular hit dealing the same amount of damage.
Mhm.
Love to see it.
And then one of them is that guy only had to move once, so he's gonna stab at Karu. I think it's the only thing he can do. So she's gonna stab at him twice. First one is a 17.
Miss.
All right. Second one is a 14.
Miss.
All right. So there's just gonna. So these little tiny gremlin things are coming at you with these little tiny slivers of steel that look like knives. And then it'll be in Gork's turn.
For picking on someone your own size.
And Gork is going to have a very exciting turn of saying,
Running.
"Where'd everyone go? I just cast this super cool spell, and they just left. This was supposed to be the combat arena." And then he is going to spend all of his movement. Oh God, not doing this, but
Is he running
doing
outside?
this to here. And then, is it an extra 5 feet of movement to try to get through, or can I just move
You can
freely
just move
through
freely
Elnet?
through.
Yeah, they're
You
an
can
ally.
move through Elnat space. That's fine.
Okay, then I have moved through Elnet space to get here.
Okay. Is the spell you had was gone? Is gone
Yeah.
now?
If I move, it gets rid of it. So the spell I have is now gone.
Damn.
Okay.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That was cool.
it dealt
Pretty good damage.
19 damage.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
for the
that.
healer, that's very good.
All right. Okay, and it is the rest of the Jenkins turns.
Sure.
I don't remember how many creatures can occupy one square.
It looks like 4.
I
4
don't really
tinies.
think that there was a. I feel like we have looked this up. At least 4 tiny creatures can occupy the same square, and even more can occupy.
But can they do
the
that
same-
if they're in a square with another creature, though?
They can also occupy the same space as larger creatures, and if their reach is 0, they must do that in order to attack.
Yeah, I guess if they must do that, then it makes sense that they'd be able to.
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna
just
say it's 2 more of these guys
Yeah, it says
are
it's
going to
mostly
converge on
Jenkins square,
Orpheus,
so-
and 1 more is going to jump in Karu. So, 2 more attacks on Orpheus. Probably not going to hit. A 14 and a 19.
Nope.
All right, and 1 more attack on Karu. That's a 20 to hit.
Hey, that actually hits.
Okay, and that is 1 point of damage.
Ah, nicked me.
Oh, Brendan's
All
using his
right.
gremlin voice that does not come through on Discord.
And we will have to pick up here next time, I think.
Wow.
It's good. Top around 6.
Up around 6.
Top of round 6. All right, cool beans. It's episode 35. Thanks, everyone.
Episode 35, everybody.
Bye,
36
Nicholas.
could potentially be the last episode of Book 1. You heard it here first.